pista está muy tranquila, deberíamos aprovechar para salir. En espera. Nos bajaron a la 12ª posición. No, nos bajaron a la 16ª posición. Ahora quedan 2 vueltas de combustible.
Yes, just bear with me, I'm trying to sort it out now. Oh, God's sake. It's one of the days, honestly. So Malk is fastest at the moment, banging in P3. Yeah, I had to turn it back on. How do these two go on every week? So we've got 2 minutes of this sprint qualifying to go. We have a Discord link, that's the link to that Discord in the chat. We are on board at the moment with Jeddah. So, coming of this sprint qualifying, I just didn't have time to set it up before the race, so I do apologise. So, we've got a couple of drivers coming to the line.
Nos bajaron a la 17ª posición.
Slightly up on his time at the moment. For some reason, I think drivers coming down to the line. We also have Brandon running out. That's landing as well last week. Nick June's getting ready to go. June has invalidated it. Hayes is on another lap of Brantis.
Quedan 30 segundos de sesión. Cuidado con el alerón delantero, habrá que cambiarlo si recibe mucho más daño.
So, Malk is going quickest, he's currently on a provisional pole. Sam B goes quickest at 1:24.3 from the McLaren driver. Where did that come from? That is brilliant. What a lap from him. I've Edward, brilliant comments today, mate. A fixture, so it's a McLaren 1-2 here in Jeddah, but can Malk spoil the party? He can by 4/10 of a second. That is ridiculous, my goodness me. So Malk is pole position. Gravangan will go up to P3. What a lap for Gravangan to go in front of Sam B. So that is it for qualifying. Maggi.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are we?
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Getting there in the end.
Brilliant. We got there in the end. So, Maggie, we've just got to the end of qualifying. Malk Demuter has taken a pole position here in Jeddah, and what a lap time that was. So, Malk P1, 8 Fixter, Gravangan, Sambi, Banter, Brandon. Then you've got the Ferrari of Cam Ruddy in at P6. Then at Pellyback, Don Dedge, Hayes, Jays, and the Racing Bull in P11 of Jabba. Then in P12, sorry, I'm just putting this in as we're going through it. Ciara Gori, Gennady Abrantes, Nick Dew, and Mr. Reese in P15. I don't know who that was, but I will check in a minute. How are we, Mad G?
I'm doing good. Back can hear something in the background. I think it's you.
You can hear what? Sorry.
I'm hearing your scream.
Yes. No, you shouldn't be.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, I know. That's strange. No, I can't hear my stream. It's not double on the stream. Let me just check. Just bear with me.
Trust me, I can hear you. It's about a few seconds away. But I need an invite as well.
my G back to the race, and we're going to get underway in the sprint. G.
No hay amenaza de lluvia por el momento. Tenemos buenas condiciones.
To this. Superiority wanted to join, but I don't know where he's gone. And he's not on my friends list, so he never invited me. Are you there, Matthew? I am still waiting for my G. Aha, it's finally got it full qualifying. Okay, here we go. This is it for the sprint race here in Tier 2 for Formula 7 Racing. And it is lights out and away we go. Mount got a brilliant start straight ahead of a fixed. Banter Brandon in the Ferrari is going to go around the outside of Sam B and Gravangan up the inside of Turn 1. That was a spectacular move from Banter Brandon. Gravangan is down to P4. Jabber is through on J's. And Brantis is making moves. Here comes Mr. Eaton. Gennady wheel to wheel. Go the Sauber and the Mercedes. Gennady trying to cling on. But he is through. Goes Ciari, Gori and Brantis. Mount Demuta already 6 tenths clear in the lead of this Grand Prix. What a start in Saudi Arabia. I am still waiting for my G to return. So do bear with me, guys. Nobody comes back soon. He was just in the chat. I don't know where he's gone. So Mount leads 8 tenths. Banter Brandon, Gravangan, Sambi, Cambrody, Peleback, Don Dead,
Bien, fue una buena salida.
Jabba,
Intenta
James,
avanzar.
all locked. Every single driver still within DRS, and he got through there really cleanly is what we want to see. So happy about that one. Peleback is closing the gap to Cambrody. What about Banter Brandon? He's chasing down that McLaren of a Fixter. He's going to go up the inside of turn 27. A Fixter gives him the space. So does Banter Brandon. Very respectful between the pair of them. That is what we want, and that is Gennady. Here comes Banter Brandon again, and he is going to move into P2. The Ferrari on the McLaren, lap 2 of 9. A Fixter will try and go the inside of turn 2. That was close, and look at Gennady and Splandy going at it. The Mercedes down to P16. Splendy is through in that house and makes it into the top 15, but only the top 10 have received points in the sprint race here in Formula 7 Racing. Bear with me, guys, I am still trying to get hold of my G.
Quizás sufras un viraje ahora que te pegaste al de adelante. Intenta rebasar tan pronto como sea posible.
I mean, he's showing the pace that Bjorn showed when he was in Tier 2. He's just on a different level at the moment now. When he's on his day, he's intensely mid-Tier 1. He's a very quick driver. Here comes a Fixter with that DRS enabled. He's not even got the DRS, sorry. He must have just opened. Yeah, it just opens now. So he got it done even before the rear wing opened. But that means Gravangan is going to have an opportunity, but he just backs out. That is beautiful racing. That's what it's about. And that Ferrari, Cambrody, went a little bit deep into 22. You've got Peleback and Don Dedge. Hayes in that Aston Martin. Jabber, Jays, and Brandon once again going wheel to wheel with Gravangan. And the Racing Bull driver starting to barrel his way through. 2.3 is the gap now to Martin Newman. Here comes a fixed, he knows he's going to have two drivers trying their luck. Well, he doesn't hear me in Discord comes now as well. Well, bear with me, let me just try and see what's going on because I can't hear me.
Queda poco ERS. Considera cambiar el modo en el PMF o levantar un poco el pie del acelerador y frenar con cuidado en las curvas para volver a cargarlo.
This is the chat. And there's me talking in green, but not you, not talking, can't hear it. And you can't hear me either, but I'm definitely talking in green now. This is really strange. And he's not also not in the game, so I do need to get him in there. Dom Dedge on Hayes, that is the Aston Martin driver through on the Red Bull up to P8. Might have to restart the login, move on to PlayStation. Technical issues at the moment. Just looking for an invite, just need to admin to send him one.
Vas detrás del auto de adelante por 1.8 segundos.
Nick Dew. Oh, Blitz is round. The Mercedes driver is rounding into the wall. And Blitz coming back and jumping. Two Mercedes drivers are not having a great race here. So he's starting to catch up to Malcolm a little bit now. His pace is dropping off, maybe just trying to stay with the pack. Everybody knows you don't choose to be in the
No hay problemas con los neumáticos por ahora, sigue cuidándolos.
Right, it seems. So hopefully he's on to the PlayStation invite. Brilliant. But he still can't hear me, which I don't know why. I don't know why. Showing never again on PC. So Jays is chasing down Jabber. He's going to get that DRS. The landing was only 1.6. Marcus leading, and he's starting to lose time. He's so far ahead. Now he's starting to be reeled back in a little bit. Look at his lap time. He's dropped off quite a fair bit, actually. From his lap time. Here comes Gravanga on A-Fix. Is he going to go for that move up the inside? He absolutely does. At turn 27. And the Racing Bull is through on the McLaren. Sandy is there, and A-Fix is going to come back. And these two McLarens are very racy. Now setting the fastest lap. Mark leading to A-Fix to Gravanga, to Sambi, to Camberley, Van Bromley, Kelly back, Hayes, Don Dedge. Julius on the back of James, he's down in P17 at the moment. I'm really sorry, I know I'm trying to get my G in because I know a lot of people enjoy my G on comms, so be there with me.
La distancia con respecto a tu compañera de equipo al frente es 8.5 segundos.
This is what we want to see. That is Ciari Gori getting through a jab it down into turn 1. What a move that was from the Alpine. Can the Racing Bull respond? As we head in towards turn 3 at the left hand. Very easy to clip the wall there. Yellow flags are waving. Mr. Reese is out. Mr. Reese is out. It's not going to be a safety car. We're too far gone in this sprint race. Marcus picked up the pace again.
El auto de atrás está rezagando unas 3 décimas por vuelta. Bien.
Is out of the sprint. Not sure what has happened there.
Bien, despejado.
Stand over the P2 and P3 to see what they can do. They've been going at it pretty much all race. Try and move to something else, see if I can get my G back in. A-Fix to Sambi.
Perfecto, qué buena maniobra. Sigue así. Última vuelta, vamos, última vuelta.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Right, okay, so it's definitely not my side. I'm just going to check the Canadian stream. Yes, I can hear you on stream. Yes, it's not my side, thank God. Oh, Splendy's out as well, but I appreciate that. Cheers, John. So, Splendid, DNF in the Haas. We are on the final lap of this sprint race. Malk, Gravangan, A-Fix are down in P3. Cam Ruddy got past Sam B. Banter Branders there. Pelly back, Hayes. All of these drivers very competitive on this grid. You will not be able to read who is in front or not. So Cam Ruddy will try and pick up a podium in the sprint. He's going to have DRS, but so is A-Fixter. Gravangan might be the driver at risk here. So let's see. Gravangan needs to hold on. He's got 2 DRS straights, one of them down to the checkered flag. A Fixter is chasing him, but Gravangan has a bit more battery, and so does Cam Ruddy. But he's going to have the help of that rear wing. He needs a good exit. That is Hayes and Pelly back going wheel to wheel. The Alpine and the Aston Martin. They do tangle. They do touch. It's Mount that wins. But look at this between Pelly and Hayes. Hayes is just edging ahead and nose to the line. Aston Martin takes P7. Gravangan takes P2. Abrantes through on Shabba. Siari Gori gets the final point in the sprint. Wow. Malk has been tier 1 for ages, but he's a great driver, Malk. He's a great driver. So let's concentrate on tier 2. What a drive, what a drive. That was brilliant, brilliant stuff. Yeah. What's Malk there? It's just my favourite track. Yeah, the other 5 must have been your favourite as well. I'm only joking. Let's concentrate on tier 2. Yeah, I mean you are very quick for it. That's besides the point. We're concentrating on this race. So there we have it on this sprint. Malk wins 2.7 in front of the rest of the grid. Gravangan, the Norwegian, in P2. Then in Fixter. I need to write this down. Sorry, bear with me. I need to put it into the stats. Malk, Gravangan, A Fixter, the Ferrari, Cam Ruddy in P4. Then we had Sam B, Banter, Brandon Hayes, Pele, Don Dedge, Abrantes, Jabba.
How about now?
I can hear you, yay!
I've had to use my phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with your mic?
I don't know.
Oh, that's really strange, because Thingy jumped in. Yawn jumped in, and the stream could hear him, and I could hear him, so it was really strange.
I don't know, honestly, I don't know. I use my USB headset, I use one that's cabled.
Oh, really?
None of them would pick anything up.
Oh, God. Yeah, it might have been, it's probably my fault because of all the settings and everything that might have changed on your end trying to join, but as long as everybody can hear you and you can still see the race. Are you in the lobby?
See the race.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm in the lobby.
No problem, that's great. I'm just going to do a sound check. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, everyone can hear you. That's brilliant. Okay. Right. Maggie, I'm so sorry about all this. There we go.
Bien, todo en orden. Atención. Auto de boxes.
Right, we're into qualifying. There is a 20th driver on the grid, but I don't know who it is. Oh, you. Oh, it is you. You're right. It is you.
And just do that. I'll do what you want to do, then just retire as soon as you go past the start finish line. That'll be easier.
No problem. That's absolutely fine. Superiority, I tried to get you in. I messaged you about, I said in the chat about 5 minutes ago, if you want to come and join, and I'll invite you, but I didn't get a message back, so apologies, mate. And now my team took it back, so I do apologise. If you want to go to one, you're more than welcome.
Don't apologise, it's a bit weird. I've never done it before Discord before, or tried to chat with someone who's on P3, so it's a bit, I mean, I have now 42 minutes, so yeah, I'm a bit.
So we have Nick G as the first driver out on track. I don't know if you caught any of the sprint race there, Mad G, but it was a really good one.
No, because it's all behind me Discord, me trying to faff around with us now.
Yeah, Malk won by 4 seconds, he was phenomenal, and he qualified in pole by 4
Get him up to tier 1, should be here.
He's definitely on another level at the moment.
They are on another level. It's just one of those tracks because you can just ignore it, but at the same time you can burn your tires out if you're not careful.
Right, mixture, 1 stop and 2 stops depending on safety car. I'm sure we'll get a safety car at some point in this race.
Yeah, you're bound to right there because, like I say, it's just a faster version of Monaco. Not my favourite track, I will admit. I'm not looking forward to later.
No, it is at all, especially ghosting up as well.
I know. Unfortunately, I've been a bit of a victim of that.
Yeah.
It's not been nice for a moment. I spent more of the time in the pits changing my wing than anything else.
So there's a couple of drivers out on a lap. That is Nick Dew as he heads in towards turn 13 and the left-handed hairpin. The Sauber driver. McLaren's looked really strong in the sprint race as well, Maggie. Sam being a fixer finishing in P3. Sam being finishing in P5, so looking strong again.
Yeah, they will always look strong, those two guys, because they're absolutely amazing together. McLaren's are just basically just trying to run away with it. So it'd be nice to see what they do for the rest of the season, but if they're being that strong around here, they're going to be strong with every track.
We've got Nick just come in through sector 3 around turn 25 and 26. Moving in towards the left-hander at turn 27 for the Sauber driver. Back onto the throttle, being extra careful through there. But you don't want to lose the rears. To the line we go. Nick Dew will set the benchmark here in qualifying, and it's a 1:28.1.
Yeah, last thing you want to do is try and hit the outside wall, come down that hairpin and do Max Verstappen.
Yeah, we see Max Verstappen hit that in 2021 when the world was watching. Julius a 1:28.3 in that Aston Martin. Splendy a 1:28.5. So they are all coming to the grid. We've got a couple of drivers coming through sector 2. One of them being the Red Bull of Don Dedge, the winner from last week.
Good old Donny Dedge. He's been around for a while. I mean, he even did say what before the start of the season he wanted to race, but here he is.
So Don Dedge to the line, P4 a 1:28.9, and then Hayes in the Aston Martin. I think there's another job. I think the Brantis, the Portuguese driver, will be next. He will. His teammate will be in P4 and he goes P2.
That's not bad time at all, definitely they're challenging with Nick. But I'm just trying to think who can actually take it. Vangen's about to come around the final corner now, on the foot to the floor, straight to line, take the line, is he taking this, taking the tight line, and boom, goes pole, 27.7.
Great lap there from Vangen with 13 minutes to go. Thierry Gori, who pinched a point in the sprint race, he will be one of the next drivers, and Mr. Reese. I think Mr. Reese is going to be to the line first. He is, he's down in towards turn 27, that was very close to the wall. And we were just talking about that.
We are, no, he's bolted. He's in the pits. A lovely vomit comment of a Sauber.
Yes, indeed.
And blame my dad for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you raced the Sauber as well. So, Jabba is just starting his lap. Sam B and the McLaren starting his. Thierry Gori also aborted his lap. Malk is going purple sector 1, so let's see.
Solo nos quedan 2 vueltas de combustible.
Yeah, Mark is definitely going through. He said he wants a teammate as well. I can't see the stream now. I can't ask you that. Yeah, stole your car. So I can't help you with that one.
So now running solo today. The Red Bull. What's good about looking at this is that different drivers are faster in different sectors. So you've got the Red Bull of Abrantes fastest in sector 1, Nick Dew fastest in sector 2, and Jabba fastest in sector 3, Ravangi fastest in sector 3. So yeah, different drivers.
It tells you what kind of setups they're using as well. If the fastest in sector 3, it means they've got no downforce on the rear.
There we go. The man knows. Oh, Malk, a 127.4 again. Wow.
He's not messing around, is he?
He's not.
Jabba about to come to the line.
Jabba to the line.
Or as I called him last week, the hut.
Oh, he's out! How has he done that?
Because Snell went on board with him and he got scared.
That is incredible. That is one of the weirdest DNFs I've ever seen around Saudi Arabia.
Someone asking, can I win this race? No, because these guys are rapid.
Yeah.
And I'm tier 4.
Yeah.
So
I'd
Jabba the Hutt
smoke
got scared of Han Solo and just ran off.
Yeah, I'd smoke. I would not smoke. James is now on a lap. He's going through turn 2 and 3, and that's a little snap there from the American. And he's got no battery, so he must have had a run there and then invalidated it. I don't know if Jabba put
Yeah,
him
he
off
must
a little bit.
It's possible, isn't it? Yeah, with lack of energy left. So I think no, he's backing off. He's not pushing this time. That's out. But Blitz is in that Mercedes.
It's in Mercedes going down towards turn 13 at the left-handed hairpin.
It's a long sweeping banked hairpin, mind you. Not your standard hairpin.
Such a great circuit, but you flat out for most of it, which is strange, but it's 27 corners, it's an unusual circuit.
Yeah, he's what you expect as a moneymaker. I'm not fond of this track, I never have been. It's just, I know you can get flow to it, the next track will be all over the shop.
Yeah, I actually, this is one of the first tracks that I started to learn no traction on, so I had to spend hours on this track, so I actually kind of like it, but it just didn't go my way earlier today, but hopefully it goes
Yeah, I
these
know.
drivers' ways. What was that, Mike?
We're never going to see that on the podium.
No. Blitz up to P4 in that Mercedes. So what a lap from him, 128.0, but still 6 tenths off pole.
Yeah, just trying to see. It's going to be Cam ready, I think, next of a line. It is. Goes P3 with a 27.6.
27.6.
Who's next? It will be. It's A Fixter.
He's invalidated.
Oh, he's invalidated. He's invalidated. So I believe it's going to be Kriggery.
Kriggery in the Alpine, coming around turn 26 down towards 27. This is going to be his
My old
opportunity.
teammate from a few seasons ago.
De acuerdo, nuestra mejor vuelta hasta ahora es 1 minuto 28.0. Vamos en segunda posición en el control de velocidad, 344.5 kilómetros por hora.
Mr. Reese got up there to P11 with a 28.6.
Yeah, good luck from the Sauber driver. Sam B and A Fixter are both going to have to go again. A Fixter is just in front of Sam B on the track. He's coming to sector 2. Sam B coming through sector 1. Then you've got Gennady just in front of the pair of them. Brandon starting his lap, and Pele will be next, the Alpine driver, to the line as he comes through sector 3.
Yeah, see what kind of top speed he gets. Obviously, he's running a very low rear downforce in nearly 340 kilometers an hour, which is what, something over 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, you're asking me, but obviously it works because he goes pole by 8 of a second.
From Pele back. Provisional pole for the Alpine
Here
there.
comes Gennady. Here comes Jan. And goes P6. What a turnaround.
A Fixter, the championship contender. 127.1 from him.
Bien, cuando digas, vamos.
Absolutely. What a lap.
So it's going to be Sam B and then Banter Brandon. So Sam B just come around the final corner into this tight third gear hairpin. Keeps a nice lift, goes to the line. Keeps it tight inside and goes P6 with 27.7, 6 tenths off his own teammate.
So 6 tenths behind his teammate. They have been in for.
Banter Brandon sneaks into P2. Beats Pele back by 2 thousandths of a second. You can't even blink fast enough.
Wow, yeah, you've got to imagine 2 thousandths of a second. Yellow flag, that is Jabba. Oh no, I don't know who that was.
They're just moving on the way. So the only man to really set a lap, not set a lap, is is James, who's in the pits, and of course myself, but then again I'm on this.
No. There we have it. So 19 drivers on the grid here for Tier 2. It should be a cracker of a race.
It should. I mean, how many are going to get stuck in the wall when it comes to the race itself? Especially with no ghosting off.
To be honest, Tier 3, I didn't see many issues in Tier 3 in terms of like ghosting or anything. Which I was
except for near the end of the sprint.
Yes.
Y ahora estamos en 12º lugar.
Yeah, that's the only thing that catch people out when they just don't know how many times to react, like it was with me in Spain last weekend. Before seeing two McLarens came together, one span round, there was no way I could avoid it, and bang. But I still came back on.
You did. And that's the thing, you can just get caught up in them situations that the drivers will try to avoid. You've got to have ninja-like cat reflexes. Sorry, just trying to read the chat as well. So every single driver in the pit lane, you've got Julius and Abrantes, both coming out. Abrantes will get us underway first. The Portuguese driver who's been great on the grid, he's now a full-time driver, and we're just waiting for a seat to open up for Gravangan. They've both reserved for every race this season, so fair play to them.
Yeah, Gravangan's been really good this season as well. He shows some great quality and some great driving. Whereas it's called in Discord, Andreas.
Yes, very bad. 3 to 5 and 6 for Abrantes. You know, these Portuguese drivers, they always seem so calm, cool and collected. They always hold themselves really well on track and off the track. I think it's definitely just a Portuguese thing.
It is, that's why I never see any Portuguese people in F1.
So, the Abrantes 3 turn 16, and then just holding the apex, coming past it, 7 out. That's probably okay. Billboards. And then, the lines. Saudi Arabia.
I'm trying to think now, who was last Portuguese driver in F1? Sure he drove for Jordan. Was it Tiago Monteiro? I know. I think he won. I think he got the podium in the 6-car race in Indianapolis.
Faltan 3 minutos.
I'm sure he was Portuguese. Sure.
Abrantes down to the line, P14, and then Julius up to P10. So a good lap from Julius. And,
yeah, Jabba seems to record it today with a 28.4 done in P16, so I think Jabba's in for a tough time.
He is.
Oh, it's good he crashed, didn't he?
Yeah.
I forgot.
He's not going to be able to improve. Julius just behind his teammate and the grid from P1 to P13, separated by 9 tenths. 9 tenths.
Yeah, they're so spread out. It's a few, just a few thousands between some of them. It's incredible.
Out James. It will be CRE Gorey who's first of the final runners. He has got a championship under his belt already. CRE Gorey well at the moment in Tier 2. He's just steadily improving each race.
He is. I mean, he showed that back a few seasons ago, back in Tier 3. He's such a decent teammate as well when he was with me. When I was steaming through the grid, he just moved over on the bike because he knew what was different, and he picked up his own pace. So he's got the quality and talent there. He just needs to show it. He knows he's got it. That's why he's in Tier 2.
Absolutely. CRE Gorey will ride on board with this man. Let's see what he can do. Let's see the world just through this circuit from turn 4 and 5. The left and right hander. This is a tricky part of the circuit. As soon as you start to ride that curve on the left, you go into the wall and you can slam it pedal and twice. And these drivers will try to avoid it. CRE Gorey down in towards turn 13 at the left hander, back onto the throttle. See it into the inches. Really in control of that car.
He really is. He's making the strapping simple. In every apex. Absolutely perfect. Oh, a little tap on the wall at the same time. He just came out the chicane there. as it comes into sector 3. Now it's just basically full power all the way down. The Saab will just move out of the way perfectly.
Últimos 30 segundos de la sesión.
There we go. Through sector 3 we go.
Takes a wider line. I used to take a tighter line and let the car rip down.
Crucial line for CRE Gorey as he comes down to the checkered flag with 10 seconds remaining, and it's P13 for CRE Gorey.
Yeah, it is an improvement. It's a third drive into 28 flats, 1,000s ahead of Blitz. Sorry, some amazing times coming out.
We validated it, so he's not going to be able to improve. It's P15.
It is P15 for the Red Bull driver. So when they're saying Helmut and Horner is calling to Red Bull drivers, well, unfortunately, Christian Horner is not in charge of Red Bull anymore. And Helmut is just an old geezer.
And here comes Splendid out of turn 27. It's a run up to the line, under the lights, and Splendid goes P10 and in front of his teammate.
He does, yeah, with a 27.7. A6 is done with a 27.1. Gravangen now goes pole.
Wow, Gravangen. That was sensational. We've got a lot of the drivers coming up towards the grid. Pele back goes P3. Wow. He's so close to the 26s. That is phenomenal.
That is an incredible time. I can't even do that.
Banter Brandon will be next to the checkered flag, and he goes P3. Banter Brandon bringing back that 2023 pace that he once had. Don Dedge goes up to P9. Your most recent race winner in the Red Bull, CRE Gorey, will be the final driver. He's not improving, so that is it. Mount Demuter takes pole here in Jeddah.
That is crazy. 3 drivers were able to pit A-Fix. The A-Fix is starting 4th. I don't think he wanted that.
Oh,
but he will have his teammates directly behind him on the grid.
Not even 2 tenths separating the top 4. That is crazy.
That is electric pace. Must be all that oil they're pumping out of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. There we have it. Mount Demuter takes pole position here in Jeddah. And then we have Gravangen, Banter Brandon, A-Fix to Pele back. I'm just trying to write this down at the same time. Sam B, Ginaudi, then Cam Ruddy, then Don Dedge, then Julius and Splendid, then Hayes, Jays, Blitz. Sorry, I'm just putting this all down in the system at the same time. I don't know who was in the Williams at the back. Oh, that was you.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to do formation after one. Oh dear.
Yes. I knew you always wanted to be a tier 2 driver.
No. Not a chance in hell. Not with these guys.
No, I know. One second. Let me turn us up then, Jon. Right, Jon, that should be a bit better. He has, Jon. He did what you did in tier 3.
Yeah, I'm copying Jon because I'm just awesome. Just put myself into automatic gears because I'm on path.
Oh yeah. Well, when I raced this morning at tier 3, I had to race on the F7 account, so I had to try and quickly make up some wheel settings and everything.
A nightmare.
Yeah. So off we go. New driver on the grid, watch out. Yeah. I missed the race. With them cold tyres, going back to the start.
Oh, so horrible wasting the controller. I don't like it.
No se espera lluvia por el momento.
So we can see the weather is overcast for the full race. So no rain expected, which I would be really surprised if there was. Great games DNF. Like fully DNF'd from the whole race. If that's the case, Mr. Reese, then yes, we'll try and restart it because it's not fair.
But on my screen is DNF'd him, so I don't know.
It's not DNF'd him on your screen?
Nope.
Yeah, it's not even put him on the grid for me.
He's going around the circuit for me.
So I've got Nick 2, but I've not got him going around the circuit and I've not got him on the track. That's strange. There's only, yeah, Maggie can see 2 salvers, but I can only see 1. So we'll see what happens if, because we're only just starting the race, if it messes up, we'll just get everyone to just crash and we'll just quickly restart the race.
If that happens, I'll just go to turn 1 like a head case.
Qué increíble posición. Si tienes un buen arranque en la salida, tendrás la ventaja. No le quites los ojos de encima al semáforo. La secuencia de arranque comenzará en cuanto se forme la parrilla. Prepárate con el clutch.
Out, so we will do a restart, guys.
They are racing as well.
I was hoping you actually did go into turn and smash it.
I was tempted, but oh no, just in case.
Right, I didn't want to leave the lobby, but that's okay. Oh, wait. He says he's not feeling well. Oh.
Ahora vamos a concentrarnos en el resto de la carrera.
I wish he'd have said that when he said it wasn't that it being empty. Oh god.
Oh
Ahora podemos usar el DRS. DRS disponible.
Yeah, I can run it, so restart anyway, mate.
Let's make it easier. Anyone in the lobby right now, just crash yourself out. Red flag.
Nobody's got this today.
Usa más el botón adelantar. Es hora de aprovechar esa energía. Vamos.
It would have been a lot quicker if it had just all been.
It would have, but like you say, I don't think anyone listened at all. So far, like I say, I'm still watching the race, and no one listened at all. They're just still going.
Coche de seguridad virtual desplegado, baja el ritmo y mantén un delta positivo. Se desplegó el coche de seguridad virtual.
Sam B's gone. I think we'll listen now.
Yeah, I think they'll send a message in the PlayStation chat.
Yeah, because there's about nine cars left. They've all...
Salió el coche de seguridad, hay que formarnos a un ritmo reducido. Controla el tiempo delta, asegúrate de mantenerlo positivo. Oye, tal vez necesitemos una nueva estrategia de carrera después de eso. Te tengo algunas opciones. ¿Qué pasó? Dime si estás bien.
And I've left in the lobby.
Right. I can't invite the PlayStation group unless I log all onto my PS5 in the other room. So, and I've not got you as an EA friend, so bear with me. No, I know. I mean, it's all the time. You have to delete and re-add. That's why we say it to all the drivers who are waiting for invites, because we have so many friends on the friends list. Not everybody shows up, so they have to delete and re-add. That's why I put out the announcement to the drivers whenever they can get an invite.
That's weird. Why is there two yet?
Oh, I don't. Oh, because one's PlayStation, one's EA, but it's the EA one when I'm on PC.
I did.
There we go.
Yeah, we go. I know, I do try.
Oh wait, there you are.
Yeah, my EA name is not the same as my
yeah,
Discord.
that's what I was looking for a second.
Spectate, there we go.
Let's see how it goes as well, but if I can find all my offline, then... If you can just invite the PS group for us, Monty.
Oh, God, I don't think I'm in it.
Oh, you not?
The tier 2 one, I don't think, no, I'm on it. I'm on the tier 2 one.
Oh, I thought you were added to it.
Not that I know, I'll just bear with me. Oh, wait, yes, I am.
Oh.
Never mind, Cameron, you just did it.
Yes,
I am in it. My bad. So much I don't know.
If anybody's listening, apologies for the restart. We do apologise. One of the drivers had lagged out on the formation lap. It DNF'd him straight away, so we were planning on restarting from the start if it didn't put him on the grid. It didn't put him on the grid, and then 3 drivers DNF'd because we were going to restart it, and then everybody carried on racing, so it just seemed unfair at that point. So apologies.
And then lap later, they all just went carry.
Yeah. They looked like there was some good racing as well. I hate doing a restart. I hate it because if somebody now crashes out on lap 1, they'll be like, well, I was alright in the first race, you know, and that's what you got to deal with, I suppose.
But also at the same time, it's now 1:45, so therefore Tier 4 starting for 1 hour 15 minutes. So if you forget your setup, we're not restarting.
Yes, that's another thing as well. So Mark was leading. To go Brandon. It's Brandon. So fix. It's Kelly back in south. Oh, Denaldi's not. Oh, there he is. Oh,
You can't miss Denaldi.
Yes. Spondin Hayes. Jay's Bliss. I thought you weren't feeling well. I'm glad he's in there, because I know when you're feeling a bit shitty, it's a bit horrible. Right, that is it. So we have the full grid set up. Right, we can go.
Fantastic. Mind you, I might have to leave just before the end of the race so I can get set up myself.
No worries. Yeah, you do what you need to do, mate. Because obviously you're practicing and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I need to bring some more front wings as well, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably need them.
And maybe a lot to learn as drivers saying stay away, go away, get lost. Then again, you got to look to Tier 4, they would try dives in every single corner. You're thinking, why?
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's annoying. I put out an announcement before, so we use Deadly. One of the drivers DNF'd on the formation lap. It wouldn't let him start. Yeah, that Racing League tools. So we've paid £8 a month for probably 2 years, and we could get all the data. But for now, they've put it onto a different subscription, so you have to pay £20 a month for just like 4 things: attack rating, defense rating, and something else.
I do miss that.
Yeah, I put an announcement out, but it's really frustrating. So a lot of the drivers were messaging me saying, like, can we get the data for the race? I can still do race pace, and we can still do consistency, which is fine, but I don't know if it's worth an extra £12 a month just to pay for attack and defence ratings. So I know you did. Yeah, Jim, you were one of 2 people that messaged me offering to pay the difference, so I do appreciate it, thank you. But honestly, I can't take £12 off somebody to pay for 4 things a month, for four things extra. But I do appreciate it, thank you. I'll have a word with them. Yeah, because I think it's. I don't know if it's right that.
Remember, guys, don't forget your setups.
Yes, exactly. Do not forget your setups, guys. Do not forget it. We won't restart the setups.
If you haven't got it, it's your own fault.
They're taking a while anyway, so it looks like they're giving each other time to get them on anyway, so, which is good.
Yeah, which is good. Which is good. Oh, by the way, did you get my my DM?
I did, I think, about a driver.
Yes.
Yes, I've just read it.
I've got my opinions, but that's it.
Yeah. He's probably on the brink, so we'll talk about it afterwards. But yeah, not today. Right.
Fantastic. Is Kidney Tim going to raise money? Yeah, take capacity.
Yeah. I'd rather race with less drivers that are cleaner than more drivers.
Yeah. Always.
Oh, A Fixer and Bellyback have had a little coming together.
Oh dear, can't be having that.
Nope, they're going to start with cold tyres. That is not good for the championship contenders.
No, it's not. So is Gregory as well. He's bounced out.
Wow, because looking at the drivers standing A Fixer leads the Drivers' Championship by 1 point to Malk, and then Elliback's in P3, Gruvangen's in P4, and Don Dedge in P5 in the Championship. Gruvangen and Don Dedge on the same points.
Wow. To say, with this race itself, if A Fixer's got to run on cold tyres, and Malk's been as fast as he can be so far this race, Adam's got a lot to do.
No se esperan lluvias para hoy. La pista se mantendrá seca.
Interesting.
Luckily, I've got time to sort through tier 3 and tier 2 after this race because Jon and Edward are doing duo comms for tier 4, so it gives me a little bit of time to try and sort everything out.
It is good. Edward was very good this morning.
Oh, just Jon. Oh, well, that's great as well. No problem, Jon. We're looking forward. I know I'll be commentating you out as well, so commentary today should be really good for everything.
Yeah, it should. I mean, I've got the sides of few albums, but it's very interesting.
Tienes una posición excelente. Aprovecha la ventaja cuando se apaguen las luces.
Wow.
El resto de la parrilla se está formando ahora. Sé paciente y no le quites el ojo de encima a esas luces.
That's not what she meant, but yeah.
Here we go, this is it for round 6 here in Saudi Arabia for tier 2, powered by Sim Racing Setups, and it's lights out and away we go. Mark does get a good start. Banter Brandon was phenomenal off the line, like a lightning bolt. Gravango goes back up the inside, and A Fixer as well there, Maggi.
Yeah, it looks like even with the full time, A Fixer on a hell of a launch, 1-7 to P3. Momentarily trying to take the inside line of Garanga, but him and Pellyback are now fighting for P4 and 5 respectively. Pellyback has won this. Been a spin to start with is Julius.
So Julius has spun. The two McLarens are going side by side, and A Fixer's down to P6 as his teammate goes through after him and Pellyback got their elbows out between each other. But what a start to this Grand Prix.
Yeah, so like Adam's cold ties effectively from the start, but they should be warming up now, and especially when following his team, even more, so it should be good to go on from that.
So Hayes as well just got an overtake on Don Dedge. Don Dedge has always been a big advocate of Hayes and how well they can be in the race, and here comes Abrantes, Don Dedge's teammate, on the back of him, but the whole grid still locks in DRS bar in the bottom two. Gravangen is just drifting out now, so that means he's going to open up the door to Pellyback. Here goes Blitz on this Mercedes from the Sauber, and Abrantes is all over his teammate as they go down in towards turn 27. Up the inside goes the Portuguese man on the Nigerian, and up to P10 goes Abrantes.
He does. That's a cracking move on his teammate, and Blitz and Mr. Lewis is still going through as well.
DRS activado, DRS activado.
At the same time, but Mr. Lewis going to make a move to turn 1 as Blitz is coming the line, so I don't think he's going to go for it. Wants to try and get a switch back early to get the inside of turn 2. It does get it. Can he get a drive coming out of it?
Oh!
A bit of a push wide, so we'll let the stewards have a look at that one.
Yeah, blitz into the wall and has front wing damage. He's not sharing his data, so we can't see it on the stream, but he's definitely got it. As you can see it, Mr. Reese is through and up to P12. Well, maybe it's something for the stewards room afterwards. Kelly back, Sam B, A-Fix them both without DRS on each other. That was Nick Dew that made a mistake, and through goes Julius, the Mexican, up to P16.
But I tell you what, A-Fix is at risk of losing out from the top, or he's dropping way back. He's got Cam Wood in his tail.
He's got damage. He's got front right damage. He's got a an end plate. Yes.
No, he's got no end plate, listen. But looking at your information, it's very interesting where he's got that. Cam Wood goes off track to overtake the pass. That's a bit naughty.
Oh,
he really conceivable vision either.
Jesus, he's getting tasty, Maggie.
It is very much.
Buen trabajo, avanzaste un puesto con eso.
Try not to go banging towards, but we'll Adam carry on with this damage thrown in because it was really hurting him.
It is, but I think he's got no choice. I think it's only minor damage. Yes, he's going to lose positions, but it's way worse if he pits. And Hayes is into the pit stop. Do they have damage? No, we can't see, but they are into the pit stop now.
I'll let you know in a minute. Yes, Hayes, they have now been changed. I'm going on to the hard tyres.
Are you kidding? So Hayes.
Those blitz going on to another set of mediums.
Wow, another set of mediums.
So both of them had wing changes and are on hard and mediums respectively. James, who did pit after the first lap, and moved to hard himself. So we'll see what he can do going further into this race. But Mauk is 8 tenths clear the front of Van der Branden already. As I keep saying every week, the former tier 1 driver Van der Branden is absolutely acing it so far.
He is. Van der Branden looking very quick, reliving that tier 1 pace that he's used to showing when he was battling for the championship with B. Wright just many moons ago. Gravangan is there, Pelly back, Sam B, Cam Ruddy, they are all starting to spread out. And
they are absolutely starting to move. There's only DRS for the top 4, and then from Cam Ruddy down to Atlantis. So it's a fair few trains coming up, but they are starting to spread out.
They are spanning through on Julius now up to P14, and then Nick Dew will make the move as well. Just on board with that, let's have a look at a fixture. He's obviously in P7. Mad G noticed his reaction time was very quick, and he's absolutely right. You look at some of the drivers, 5.40, 5.60. A fixture was 5.3, so he was definitely a lot quicker off the line. Real shame about the damage that he's running at the moment, but once he gets in the pits, he can get that sorted. All 19 drivers still on the grid. Ginaldi's having a good race here as well.
He has picked a penalty at the same time. He's on the back of Cam Ruddy and A-Fix right now. A-Fix is doing an amazing job to stay with Cam Ruddy after losing so many times to begin with.
Cuidado con el subviraje al pegarte al coche de adelante. Intenta rebasar lo más rápido que puedas. Presiona, presiona.
Challenging for the Constructors and the Drivers' Championship. But A-Fix with that slight front wing damage, it's hindering him, but not as much as you would see normally, so he's doing a good job of holding that. Mauk is still within DRS range of Van der Branden and Gravangan and Pelly back, so all 4 of them still in with a chance. Sam B 3 seconds up the road, but anything can happen here in Jeddah. He just takes that one mistake and that one safety car.
It does. Not even a safety car on the VSC can do it for you, because then you can end up getting a 10-second penalty. That's the last thing you want.
Bandera verde, la pista está limpia.
And there's a yellow flag in sector 3. It's Hayes. I think Hayes has had a bit of a to-do somewhere. I don't know, but there was a yellow flag in sector 3. And I saw Hayes stopped. So I don't know.
Oh!
No, it's Nick. Look at these 3. Nick, Splendid and Nondesh.
Yeah, right, and A-Fix has just overtaken Cam Ruddy, even with that damage. But yeah, you're right, Nick Dew turned in, nearly took out Slandy. That was very close between the pair of them. Brantes is on the back of Ginaldi. Cam Ruddy is now drifting off. Has the Ferrari got damage? He hasn't, but A-Fix was just showing phenomenal resilience here in that papaya.
Maybe he's got his tyres warmed up. And obviously find a different way of driving with a slightly broken wings. He's now catching his teammates.
No te preocupes por los neumáticos, están bien.
and Sam B maybe say, right, you go ahead and let me try and hold up the pack with that damage.
It is a possibility because we saw it in the first race this season. Or was it the second? Could have been. It was either one of those. I think it was at Bahrain. And Adam was trying to chase somebody who knew he couldn't, and then decided to help his teammate and drop back. To help his teammate and have the rest of the lap, which is awesome teamwork for both the fans.
Yeah, we've shown that numerous times. It's really well played between the two of them. Banter Brandon only 2/10 of a second behind Mount Beauty. You'll see how he gets onto that throttle, back onto it, foot down. But he's going to have to use that battery and the DRS. But he's not going to be close enough. Mount is running some serious straight line speed.
Yeah, obviously running a lot lower rear end. But unfortunately, what it will do to your tyres, it will burn your tyres a lot more because you put more strain on them when you're trying to go around corners because the car won't turn in like it wants to. No matter how much front wheel you've got, it will not turn in because the car's not staying with the wheel. The wheel will start sliding, and therefore you lose downforce going around corners. Yes. And therefore you cut it.
There you have it, Maggie. There is no, and Julius and Spandy had a little pulling together. Spandy nearly spun it, but he did so well to keep holding it. So really well done there by the Irishman. But Don Dodge just ahead up the road as he got overtaken by Nick Dew. But back on board with the leaders, it's Mount Demuta to Banter Brandon to Gravangler to South to Pele back. Sam B still in front of a fixed. All of the drivers, all 19 drivers still on the track. But look at the difference now: 4.5 seconds between P4 down to P5.
Yeah, it is amazing. The gap that's been sent out. So like you said before, maybe it's a bit of a strategy for the two McLarens. Sam B just held back a bit to help his own teammate. Hello.
Sorry, Matthew. Basically, was just talking to me.
I thought I got disconnected from you.
No, I'm sorry, that was do you know?
After practice, P8.
He has. Spandy's in the pit lane. Julius is through on Don Dedge.
Still back on the millions.
Oh, that's an early stop. He must be committed to the two-stopper.
No wind chain, no. So unless he's going to go hard for the rest of the race, or a two-stopper 10 mediums later.
Oh, Cam Ruddy made a mistake. He went off the track. Through went Ginaldi and Abrantes. So Cam Ruddy is now down to P9. And remember, Cam is in this championship battle as well. But the field is very much neutralised at the minute. This is a beautiful race to be a part of. All the drivers still on track.
It is. Maybe the hot air of following the car so close to start where Cam Ruddy's tyres out. There's 6 laps, he should go further than that. But if you want to do a two-stop, sometimes it's best to get them off early.
Yeah, that right rear is 48%.
Yeah, you're right. You take a bit more of a pounding than the rest. Especially with a heavier car and with dirty air, it does take its toll.
Yeah, we do like a pounding in the day, Now, get in front.
It depends what dirty air you got.
Ginaldi through on Abrantes.
Yeah, but you've got the other, both got DRS, like you say, you've got DRS, both have. Ginaldi is still keeping his nose ahead. Can he do it turn 1 and 2?
Cuida la distancia con el coche de enfrente de 1.9 segundos.
Yes, he can. Ginaldi stays ahead, but only just.
Touch as well.
Cuidado, hay coche de seguridad virtual, reduce el ritmo y mantén un delta positivo. Epa, más despacio. Tu delta es negativo, lo que significa que vas muy rápido. Disminuye el ritmo.
He is out of the race.
The first chicane, no, sorry, not the first chicane, it's on the second chicane, that Lance Stroll corner, seemed to have caught him out.
Nobody's close enough. Nobody's close enough as well, Maggie, to get into the pits.
No. Say it's a BSC anyway, but someone did go and that was Blitz. Gone on to another set, gone on to set Hartman. So Blitz changed for a set of mediums and a wing change before, but now he's gone back in to go to a set of hards.
El coche de seguridad virtual está terminando. Mantén el ritmo hasta la bandera verde. CSB acabando. Espera a la bandera verde. Bien, despejado.
Oh no. And Cam Ruddy got an amazing restart. He went past the Brantes. He went past Ginaudi. Cam Ruddy made 2 places on that restart. Ginaudi's going a bit slower as he's going to have to go into the pit lane.
He backed out because I think he knows he's got a drive through. So he's trying to be fair, I would keep fighting him. He was drove into the pit lane tomorrow. So he slows down, gets to slow down perfect, no drive through fencing. Sorry, no
Nos acercamos a la ventana de parada en boxes. Vamos a ponerte neumáticos duros. La distancia con respecto a tu compañera de equipo detrás de ti es 12.4 segundos.
He's gone for a pit stop.
He has indeed. Now out of the DRS range of Brandon as well.
So Malcolm had a tremendous restart.
So now Benita in the lead of this Grand Prix in front of Brandon. Vanden's going to have an opportunity on the back of this Ferrari shortly.
He does, he's right there, he's only 4 tenths behind.
Yeah, he's going to get closer and he's going to get the DRS. Here he does. Moves to the left-hand side. He'll have the inside line going in towards turn 21 and 22. What a move. The Ferrari's coming back at him though. This is tasty between the pair of them. The Scuderia backs out. Will he return the favour? He's got that rear wing open. He's going to come back at him up the inside of 26. And the Ferrari doesn't let him live in front for too long as Helleback watches all this and gets a front row seat.
The thing is that this time Brandon will get the arrest down this home straight.
He will, so it's 3 times that they might return, and he does.
He does get the inside line. So I would have done something different. I'll let you guys figure out what I would have done.
Yes.
Answers on the postcard to PR Box, we won't have a chance. But yeah. Second and fourth in the tasting practice, Helleback is really close on Brandon. And Julius and Dondish changed places for 11th.
12.
And Nick G was on his own right now in P10. 10 seconds behind and about 3 seconds after Julius. He's kind of like the lonely race at the moment, is Nick.
Lonely race for Nick at the moment, 3 seconds behind and 10 seconds in front. Banter Brandon is now losing quite a lot of time. Let's have a look at his tyres. 72% for that back right. That is tyre wear, that actually.
I would have gone for a pitch by now with that kind of wear. Jeez, I'll be struggling to keep on the road. There's obviously Helleback to have a chance now. It's the final corner. He does go for the move on the inside line, backside.
Mira, el auto de adelante te saca 2.4 segundos.
And so is Helleback.
Yes, they're going to go for the undercut here. This might be a great opportunity to get into the lead of the Grand Prix.
Don't know where Mark's tyres, unfortunately I don't have the data like you do, so I don't know. But he's still going about 1.3 ahead of Landon.
En esta vuelta, aprieta ahora.
Do you think, Maggie, that Afixter will get his front wing change when he goes in?
I don't actually know because he's on the back of Cam Ruddy right now, about 7 tenths off. So I'm not 100% sure. Or somebody just picked a penalty there.
And
so is Afixter.
Oh, wow. And Malk as well nearly spun it. He is struggling on them tyres, Maggie. He just came out of turn 13, nearly lost the rears. He is struggling a lot on these tyres now. So the Williams driver, who's going for the overcut, by the way, they can see Helleback and Banter Brandon potentially undercut them, and they're into free air. Banter Brandon's got 2.5 seconds to race into. This is a perfect pit stop for the Ferrari and the Alpine, But will it turn into a perfect strategy? We shall find out very
Puede
shortly.
que tengas menos agarre, no metas mucha presión a las ruedas.
That's why they're trying to eke these tyres out. But it can be very difficult, especially if you try and go with a max diff and low rear wing. It's gonna eat those rear tyres off.
A boxes en esta vuelta y recuerda el límite de velocidad. Recibirás una penalización si te pasas. Que no se te olvide cuando te acerques.
Both into the pit lane. What about Abrantes? Into the slipstream of a fixture who is staying out for another lap. That means he's going to come out in front of Malcolm Gravangan. But we are watching Banter Brandon and Pele back, and they do undercut them. Gravangan is going to come out behind Pele back, and so is Malk. They have been undercut. This is brilliant for Brandon and Pele back.
Amazing race so far. Say the top three not yet hit it. It's like they are doing the non-stop, but just Adam, when he pits, does he change the whip or not? Can he afford to?
I can't believe the gap magic. They're essentially, look at Banter Brandon and Pele back. Sorry, they're into the DRS range of the drivers that are yet to come.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
So this race is going to be between the top four has been already so far in this race.
I mean,
which is Banter Brandon, Pele back, Gravangan and Malk.
A safety car now would be wow.
It would be enormous.
Yeah, it would.
But so far, no safety cars. Malk just losing car a little bit. Just cuts the corner.
CSB desplegado, salió a la pista el coche de seguridad virtual. Ahora necesitamos mantener un delta positivo, baja el ritmo y mantener el delta en positivo.
It's not a full course safety car. Pele back just smashed into the wall.
Did he forget? He must have. That was a very strange going into the wall there.
I know. I was on board as well. I seen him in the distance. VSC box. And a fixture, Cam Ruddy, Abrantes, all into the pit lane under a VSC, and he didn't get his front wing changed. He's going to live with it.
No, we didn't. Yeah, he does. But it's such a strange place to crash into. Unless you just got distracted too much television.
Dale. Una parada en boxes perfecta.
I mean,
Buen trabajo
he didn't
tanto del
get
personal
involved
como
in
tú.
Nobody touched him. He just
El CSB está acabando, pronto sacarán la bandera verde. Mantén el delta positivo hasta las banderas verdes.
It's really weird. Wow, virtual safety car ending. That means
everyone is now on the hard tyre. Every driver. The only man with the most old, I should say, the oldest tyres is Blitz. He's been on those tyres now for 5 laps. That's the oldest tyre out there.
Esta es nuestra posición real, tenemos la misma estrategia y tu rival también paró en boxes, así que calienta tus neumáticos y aprovecha este stint.
Then you've got Sam B, Cam Ruddy, A Fixter, all on fresher tyres in 4, 5 and 6. They were a pit stop behind, and that's now gone.
Yeah. They're saying their safety car will be huge now.
Yes.
And lo and behold, commentator's curse does it again.
Here comes Malk, the championship contender. He's losing the championship by 1 point, but he moves through on Banter Brandon, but so does Gravangan. Banter Brandon will try and respond. A huge snap from Malk. This opens up the door for the Ferrari. Banter Brandon is not going to let this opportunity waste. Here he comes down the pitch straight through the checkered flag down in towards turn 1. He's going to have the inside line. Wheel to wheel goes Malcolm Banter Brandon, the Dutchman versus the Englishman. They get their elbows out. They push each other. The Williams is off. The Ferrari's nearly into the wall, but Malk is through.
That was very clean race. That was very clean. Hardly very clean. They're pushing off into the wall, left in the room.
Pégate al auto. Si comete un error, puedes recuperar la posición.
Amazing racing so far.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. My G. Gravangan now leading to Malk, to Banter Brandon, to Sam B, Cam Ruddy. This is brilliant. Don Dead just through on blitz in towards turn 1. A beautiful move from your race winner in Barcelona.
And Hayes, who's in the back, is now set the fastest lap of the race.
Beautiful. Fastest lap from Hayes.
Bandera verde.
That is Blitz. Blitz is round. Yellow flag is reversing. He needs to stay where he is. Oh my god. Oh wow. Woo. That was close. And that is blitzed in his round. A real shame for the Mercedes driver. He's got pace as well, Blitz.
He really has, But like I say, he was down to tier 4 to start with.
Yeah.
It was just too fast. He's broken his front wing as well.
Pelleback said he was trying to overtake Abrantes. He touched him at the back and lost the car. What happened?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Malcolm's got the RS here. Matt G is going to go for it.
He's thinking about it. No, he didn't bother. He didn't push it. So it looks like Malcolm's happy to stay behind the bang and not going for the move.
Right, so Gravangan is staying in the lead for now. Now in E2.
La distancia con respecto a tu compañera de equipo detrás de ti es 10.3
A
segundos.
good position for both Ferraris and McLarens here. That is Jabba that is throwing Nick Dew in towards turn 1.
It is. How do you use the special liveries? You acquire them by doing the survival challenges, which unfortunately are now gone.
The Williams one will be in your mailbox because you get that for free.
Just not the Ferrari and the Sambo thing.
Yeah, and the racing balls.
And the
Y la distancia con el auto de adelante es
Mount
1.8
just went into
segundos.
the back of Gravangan. Blitz is out in the pit lane.
Yeah, so maybe that India's spin, he just wasn't confident enough to run with that broken wing and had no tyres, so maybe just called it a day.
Yeah, so Mount once again on Gravangan. He's going to take the lead, Mad G.
Yeah, Malcar's on the outside as well. But the thing is now, Gravangan is going to have the DRS going on the home straight.
So here comes Gravangan. He's going to try and repeat what they did on lap 12 into the slipstream. He's going to open that rear wing. Is he going to go for the move? He's not. He's going to be more patient this time.
It looks like, yeah. So maybe they just haven't got the factory or the straight line speed to make a move to turn 1 mostly. Some can, some can't. But obviously Gravangan didn't try for the move and maybe just wasn't close enough.
No, you're right. He just wasn't that close to go for it.
And this time again, and I ain't fixing yet again, he's falling off the back of the pack. He's now over 4 seconds behind Cam Ruddy.
Wow. I think it's just damage limitations at this point for A-Fixter.
It is, because Malcolm's just on fire at the moment today.
I'm running on the back of Sam B, and the Sam B was on a 3-second time penalty. Julius, they're all quite closely matched as well. Remember, tier 4 does start in 45 minutes.
With yours truly.
Yes, you will see Matt G. There goes Gravangan through on Malk, and he is back into the lead, but he's gone before the final DRS straight. Oh, another snap from Malk. There goes Cam Ruddy on Sam B. So he's now up to P4. The 2 Ferraris in 3 and 4. And Malk is chasing down Gravangan, but the Racing Bull is able to fend him off this time around.
Yeah, I think you should be tier 4, but that's just me.
Who?
You.
Yeah, I think I should be tier 4 as well.
That means you get the race in about 45 minutes, but you
Yeah.
get it Brian early.
Nos acercamos a la ventana de parada en boxes. Vamos a poner neumáticos medios.
Is through and up to P9. That is 11 points on the board for P9.
You gotta love those 11 points, especially I was going to say was something else, but unfortunately with Jabba now tier 2, can he show what he can really do? But obviously a massive gap. He's 10 seconds behind Griffin.
Some real big gaps safety car came out. I mean, we've had 2 VSCs which possibly both could have been safety cars. Some jobs will be happy, some won't.
Yeah, they will. People always want something, don't get it, or they will want something. It's just the way it goes. Sometimes the tracks line of a VSC will work. Sometimes it won't.
Yes, that is very true.
There goes Malcolm. He's going to try for a move this time to turn one. Takes a wide line on the outside and makes it easy.
Very easy indeed.
Los neumáticos están en buenas condiciones.
Front three are pretty much way better than everybody else. They're guaranteed a podium as long as they keep it clean with each other. It's only themselves.
They will do.
Yeah, it's only themselves that can let themselves down from here.
So Gravanger has dropped off a little bit from Malk. Nearly 7 tenths behind Malk. So you see that happens towards the fastest part of the strike, which is now where they come to spin through the hairpin and then go through that final chicane before you got two chicanes left. It's a 6 chicane they're coming to now. It's quick right left, which can catch him out so badly.
Oh, Ginaldi's round. Ginaldi's into the wall. He just had a stop coming out of turn 1 and then he's gone off again at turn 4. Real shame.
That's an important no damage from what I can see. So he seems okay. It's unfortunate. Oh, he's gone wide. It's going very slow. So I'm not sure why Ginaldi is going this slow. He's taking a very wide line. I'm not quite sure what Ginaldi's doing.
Only half a second behind at Mount. Brandner's there, but the more these continue to battle, they have to get further away to can Ruddy. Sanders staying there, 8 fixtures. Just going to take a P6 at this point. They're happy about Mount.
Vamos a boxes en esta vuelta. Haz la mejor vuelta de entrada posible.
Quite a few points.
Yeah, I'm back on board with Ginaldi. It's just, I don't know.
Oh, he's gone off again. Wow.
Yeah, very strange. He's done every single corner, just unable to break it. So I don't know if he's got like an issue with his pedals.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Bang's still in the DRS range. See the battery percentage between the drivers.
And Ginaldi's going into this. I think that's it for Ginaldi.
Always Hayes. Splendid made a mistake. Yeah, we think so, Jon. Here comes Bravanger. Yeah, he's retired. He must have an issue. Both his teams out again. I don't understand.
No olvides entrar en boxes en esta vuelta.
I've seen him racing other leagues recently and he's done terrific and get consistent, gets to the end of most races, but it's complete opposite. It's a real shame. I watched him the other week in the race and he was brilliant. I think he ended up podium, but I got completely opposite.
La distancia con respecto a tu compañera de equipo detrás de ti es 10.5 segundos.
It's a real shame because he is a world champion.
It's a shame when you got issues, you got issues.
Yeah.
And also I'd like to have a massive shout out with 20 views watching right now. Awesome.
Everybody watching, I hope you're enjoying the race. So the Aston Martin of Julius chasing down Nick Jew.
Spondy's back in the pit, down the wing change. It's these two are from Malcolm the Bang just do not stop them. Two yo-yos going back and forth.
Yeah, 5 laps remaining and now just edging his nose ahead. But Bravanger will get that DRS and he's going to move back into the lead. Moves to 1.
A boxes en esta vuelta y recuerda el límite de velocidad. Recibirás una penalización si te pasas. Que no se te olvide cuando te acerques.
Absolutely. So Malk, I mean, A Fixter will hope that he doesn't keep that. There goes Julius into the top 10. He gets an overtake on Nick Chu, so the Aston Martin driver. We've still got good battles.
A Fixter has a close gap on his team now, over 3.6 on he was over 5 seconds of him.
Well,
so Adam is slowly catching up. I think Sam B is just, I know, maybe backing up. I don't know, but Cam Reddy is in P4.
I'm wondering, Maggie, if, because it's coming to the end of this race, if Sam B is going to let his teammate through, because A Fixter is in a championship battle and Sam B isn't, but they are in a constructors battle, so if they change positions, it makes no difference in the constructors, but it makes a huge difference in the drivers. So I'm wondering if they are going to swap around in the end, and even if Sam B is going to potentially try and hold up the two drivers behind them, but they don't want to lose the positions to Abrantes and CRE Boris, and they've got to also think about that because they've both got 3 second time.
They do indeed, so it's quite interesting. So at the moment, with the 3 seconds, Sam B will be fine where he is. But A Fixter may drop off P8.
Yes.
Understand. But Mount's back in front.
He is.
So one lap Mount, it's just back and forth.
Yeah, it's who's going to get it near the end, really. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Te convendría parar en boxes antes. Más adelante hay autos amontonados.
Jabba, Nick, Julius and Don Dedge having a great battle for P9 all the way down to P12. And they are locked in that train at the moment. Nothing that any of them can do. Here comes Hayes on J's. And the Aston Martin driver will move through it into P13. That's an extra. That's doubling your points to 4.
It certainly is. And more points means more prizes. So just watching Jabba through that really tight section. His car just slide a little bit. So maybe the tyres are now starting to reach a point where they're going to give up the ghost, but they know they can go a bit further on. We all love a good jump.
That is Abrantes and he's thrown A Fixter. So it's come a little bit too late. He must have made a mistake because he's lost a little bit of time to Sam B and then lost the position to Abrantes, but then CRE Gully hasn't made the time, so who knows?
Who knows indeed. Spandy, who had to pass the lap, has now picked up 3 seconds as well. Is A Fixter going to make a challenge? No, he's not. Going to sit behind Abrantes for now.
Te acercas poco a poco al auto de adelante. Intenta mantener el ritmo.
Sam B 12 lap old tyres are still holding firm in P5. The 2.6 seconds behind Cam Reddy, who's 11.5 behind his own teammates. So Cam Reddy all alone.
Yes, Sam B at the moment would not lose any position with that 3 second time penalty as it stands. CRE Gory's so he fixed it by nearly 8 tenths in that first sector.
So. And maybe there's just a bit more damage on that front wing than we know that we missed. And it might be just limiting Adam a bit more than he should.
So Julius, the Mexican, in front of the Nigerian, in front of the Dutchman, talking 10, 11 and 12. And then we've got a Dutchman leading to the Norwegian, to the British driver, who fight for the lead. And they are both going to be recharging and waiting for this opportunity. Here comes Gravangan up the inside of Mauk. We are going to go for it. Mauk goes to turn in, thinks better of it, sees him there. Gravangan is going to try to switcheroo as they come out of turn 2, down in towards turn 3, and Mauk will stay ahead. And how long is he going to be able to keep this position with 1.5 laps remaining?
Soon find out. I'm having some Wi-Fi, so just bear with me. I'll switch to 5G.
Yeah, stream looks fine on my laptop, yeah, but on my phone it was lagging a little bit, so it might have actually just been my phone, maybe on my phone, so I've just been starting streaming on my phone.
Yeah, mine was different as well because my Wi-Fi for some reason always goes off the sun. I don't know why.
Oh really?
Means that the Ethernet cable is fine.
See how he
Wi-Fi
goes?
just always seems to drop.
He's through on a fixed it, so a fixed it.
La distancia de adelante es 13.3 segundos.
Sam B, Abrantes is now within 3 seconds, so Sam B is going to lose P5 as well. But on board with the leaders, they will be hoping that Gravangan can go for this move down the inside. No, he thinks better of it. He's going to wait. He's going to wait for a better opportunity. Malk is going to defend, but this is brilliant from Gravangan. This is where he gets his foot down. He's going to have to empty that tank with the rear wing open. This is it. He's going to move to the right-hand side. Malk is going to send him the long way round, but this is a brilliant move from Gravangan. Malk goes later on the brakes, tries to go up the inside, and Malk was doing everything to defend that position, nearly takes out Gravangan. This is getting spicy on the very last lap here in Saudi Arabia, but Gravangan now leads.
He does, but can he push that lead in further? Because that's a Banter Brandon has backed off fully from these two, as they are literally going for it.
They are going for it now. 3 tenths of a second out of turn 11, down towards turn 12 and 13 at the hairpin. The only thing that Gravangan's got to defend now is down in towards turn 27, but he's got nearly a full tank of battery. He is doing everything to try and get this race win. The RB driver, the two McLarens, will love the sound of this on their headsets. Gravangan leading to Malk. Banter Brandon has now fell off completely, as you said. Sam B is on the brink of keeping that P5. It is all going on as we head in towards turn 21.
Again, let's say Gravangan is slowly pulling out the lead as well on Malk. I don't think Malk's got anything to fight back with.
I don't think he has. I think you're right, Maggie. Here we go. Turn 26 and 27. Gravangan has emptied that battery tank. It's going to be a sprint race to the checkered flag. It's the Norwegian of Gravangan. Malk is into the wall. Oh my goodness, he's kept it out of the wall. But Gravangan comes through to win here in Jeddah. Malk takes P2. Banter Brandon on the podium in P3. Cam Ruddy is going to take P4, but that could have ended in tears at the end there.
But can Sam B keep his P5?
Yes, 3.1 is the gap. Abrantes coming down, and I think he has. Wow. What a show of resilience from Sam B.
Just. Well, what a race that was in the end. That was amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Really was. Incredible stuff. Wow, that was brilliant.
It was. What a great race. And of course, the last one to the finish line is going to be Splandy.
It is Splandy to the line. He will be the final driver. There we have it. Splandy through the checkered flag. Right, I need to try and get everything set up quickly for Tier 4, and Jorn will be on the commentary.
And I must depart.
No problem, Maggie. Good luck in your race, mates.
Thank God.
So, there we have it. Maggie is off. He's going to go and race. I'm going to go and set up the stream, but well done to all of the drivers. Ooh, it was a great ending. Really good. Sorry about the delays at the start. Oh god, this is going to be it's so tight on a Sunday now. I wake up at 10, I do the race, that finished at 12, then I set it for Tier 2, started that at half 12, did comms, finished this at half 2, and then now I've got to finish this, go and set up Tier 4, sort it out with Jorn, do that at 3, and then, yeah. And then I'll have an hour between Tier 4 and 1, which is good. So... Right, guys, that is it. We will be back with interviews next week when Ben and Maggi are back. But thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. Well done to all of the drivers. Well done to Gravanga, Malcolm, Banter, Brandon. Thank you to all of you guys for tuning in. Make sure you tune in for Tier 4 in 29 minutes. Take care, everybody.